Hi Lindsay, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I am good, thank you. So I know you've already completed the first part of our process, which is the intake. You've completed all the forms, all that good stuff. How are you feeling so far?
So far, so good.
Okay, good. I know this is kind of a scary process, so if you have any questions at any point, just feel free to ask me, okay? So today, the next part and the next step is called the Beck Anxiety Inventory. Okay, I'll kind of go over the instructions here in a second, but have you ever completed one of these before?
I did, but it was a long time ago.
Long time ago? Okay, perfect. So today, let me just read these instructions really quickly. So below is a list of common symptoms of anxiety. Please carefully read each item, which I'll be reading those to you today. And this is really to indicate how much you've been bothered by this specific symptom that I read during the past month, including today. So I will go ahead and circle the corresponding number. And then at the end of this, I will actually be grading you and scoring you, and we can kind of cover, your answers. Okay, and then this will help me moving forward in your treatment plan. Okay?
Okay.
So like I said, if you have any questions moving forward in this, just feel free to stop me, ask me, and we'll kind of go from there. But first, let me kind of describe the scoring. So I'll read a symptom, and it will either be 0, 1, 2, or 3. 0 being not at all, 1 being mildly, but it didn't bother me much. 2 is moderately, it wasn't pleasant at times, and 3 is severely, it bothered me a lot. Okay, and these are just all symptoms, like I said. So are you ready to get started?
Do you want me to just answer with the number or with the signifier?
That's totally up to you.
Okay.
So the first one is numbness or tingling. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Okay. Feeling hot. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
3, wobbliness in legs. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Unable to relax. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
Fear of worst happenings. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
Dizzy or lightheaded. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Heart pounding or racing. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
Unsteady. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Terrified or afraid. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Nervous feeling. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
1. Okay. Feeling of choking. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Hands trembling. 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
0. Okay. Any questions so far?
Can you repeat the descriptions for the numbers, please?
Yeah, absolutely. 0 is not at all. 1 is mildly, but it didn't bother me much. 2 is moderately, it wasn't pleasant at times. And 3 is severely, it bothered me a lot. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
And so kind of moving on, shaky or unsteady feelings, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Okay. Fear of losing control, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Perfect. Difficulty in breathing, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0. This is just in the past month, right?
Past month and including today.
Okay.
Yep, good question. Fear of dying, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Okay. Scared feeling, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
1. Okay. Indigestion, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Okay. Faint or lightheaded.
1.
1. Face flushed, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
0. Okay. Hot or cold sweats, 0, 1, 2, or 3.
0.
Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take the sum of all of these really quick, and then we can kind of cover kind of what they call interpretation down here at the bottom. Okay. And if you have any questions while I'm doing this, feel free to stop me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so right now your interpretation is showing a total of 9 between all these identifiers, okay? So, according to the Beck Anxiety Inventory at least, a 9 is very low anxiety, okay? Okay, so that's awesome, especially for kind of what, in those intake forms, that's really good. And we can definitely work from there and treatment wise. So what that kind of means is that's usually a good thing. However, it's possible that you might be, unrealistic in either your assessment, which could be denial, or that you have learned to kind of mask the symptoms commonly associated with anxiety, which a lot of people do. It's pretty common. Too little anxiety could indicate that you're detached from yourself, others, or your environment. Okay, so kind of moving on, I will take this into consideration when creating your treatment plan, so will my team members, and will, get you the services that you need. After this, how are you feeling after everything?
What's the next number up for the next indicator?
Okay, so you're at a 9, and the next one isn't until a 22. So
okay.
Yes, yeah. So you're kind of right in the middle of that low anxiety. You're not even close to kind of the top of that. So the next one would be moderate anxiety. Okay, so maybe we may reevaluate this moving on in the future, anything like that. If you come to me or someone else on my staff and tell me, hey, I'm kind of feeling this way, my anxiety, I feel like it's increasing, then we'll take that into consideration. If we need to start from the beginning one more time and reevaluate, we absolutely can. No worries there.
So do I just take this when I'm feeling like this, or how often do I need to take this?
Yeah, so this is just the baseline right now. So, this is obviously on your own free will thing if you'd like, or, kind of by professionals as well. That's what we use it here for, just as your baseline moving forward, just like I said, for that treatment plan. So this will help me moving forward and for you to reach your goals and really why you're here. So like I said, you're doing really well. We have a few things that, it helps me look at, but other than that, I'll kind of start creating that treatment plan. What are some kind of future goals for you here in the next few weeks?
Well, I just want to think of different coping mechanisms for some of those anxiety plans, but it's about to be a really stressful time, so I need to, just take more time to focus on my mental health.
Absolutely. That's really good, Lindsay. Okay. You're a teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
So there's a lot of stressful times. So
absolutely. I bet that comes with a lot of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, I appreciate you meeting with me today. And like I said, if you have any other questions about this or treatment plan moving forward, then we can kind of talk about it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.